October of 1957, the first unmanned satellite called Sputnik was launched by the USSR. This marked the beginning of the space age and led to the development of space vehicles, such as the Soviet space station Salyut and the United States space shuttles Columbia and Challenger. How does the use of space relate to the UN? And what does the Treaty of 1967 have to do with it? Well, that's your quiz for today. You have 10 minutes.
Okay, Houston. The satellites are launched and we're preparing to button up and get some rest.
Roger, Challenger. We copy. Nice work.
Thanks, Houston. We're here to please.
Major Markova, are you standing by?
Roger, Houston. Do you have the computer update for re-entry?
Affirmative, Major. We'll transmit at 0740.
I knew we'd get that program as soon as you pulled the computer guys off Miss Pac-Man.
Wrong, DC. It was Donkey Kong.
Houston.
Go ahead.
We have an uncontrolled thruster burner on. Major, go to backup.
Negative response.
We've got an automatic thruster cutoff sequence malfunction in backup.
Switch to manual override.
Negative, Houston. Thruster still engaged. Major, try the main breaker on the booster pumps.
DC, negative copy on your transmission. Go to backup communication system. DC. DC Collins. Come in. DC Collins. Come in, DC Collins.
DC Collins.
Major, go to backup communications. I'm not reading.
And you're not writing either.
Huh? Oh, no, not again.
Oh, yes, again. Mr. Collins, you're going to have to make a decision. Is it going to be room 12 or cloud 9?
I'm sorry, sir, but it was so real. I mean, it wasn't like any daydream. It was like I was really flying in space.
Right, Collins. Last week you were seeing UFOs, now you're flying them.
All right, class, turn in your papers. DC, I'll let you make yours up by doing a thorough report on the peaceful colonization of space. Understood?
Roger. Yes, sir.
Oh, and class, don't forget this is our last week here at the UN. Next Monday we'll be back at the regular campus. And don't forget the soccer game in Central Park tomorrow. And study your French. Except for you, Francois. You work on your English.
Oui, mister. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's a dope.
Shh, here he comes now. Wait a minute, DC. I have something rather nice for you.
Oh, thank you, Addison. What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? You're a big astronaut hero, so we're giving you a ticker tape parade.
Now, don't tell me, DC. Let me guess. This is a snowstorm, and you're Nanook of the North, right? Please, clean up the mess.
Yes, sir.
bad enough, but why do you want to order sushi? I don't like raw fish. I am not a seer.
And I'm not a rabbit. I hate salads.
Okay, we'll compromise. We'll order something we both dislike. Borscht.
Borscht. My country's greatest mistake. So be it.
Well, good. Now that we solve lunch tomorrow, what about the spy satellites?
My dear Deputy Collins, that issue will not be on the table at the arms reduction conference.
What? I thought we agreed that it would.
You agreed. I said I would try, and I did. But I can't help but concur with my government that we must have the option to keep certain missile locations secret.
And I must have the option to prevent a nuclear catastrophe. Deputy Markov, hiding those missiles is like coming to the table with a gun up your sleeve.
I'm sorry, but my government still says no. Negative. Niet.
Then my government says yes. Affirmative. Da. Yes. Tell them we're almost finished. Markov, let's sleep on this and we'll discuss it tomorrow at lunch, all right?
All right. Until tomorrow.
Good. See you.
Deputy Markov.
Здравствуй.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, son.
Deputy Markov must be in a good mood. He actually grunted at me.
I like it better when he snarls.
You want to walk home together?
Well, I can't, DC. The ambassadors called the last-minute meeting of the Arms Reduction Summit. It's getting kind of grim.
Oh, I understand that.
So how's your UN seminar coming?
Very well. We had a quiz on the UN Treaty on the Use of Space.
You know I was there when that treaty was ratified? So how did you do?
Well, Dad, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see,
Yes, please. Oh, Mr. Underwood, yes, I'll speak with him. Hello? I see. He did. Again? Oh, no, you're right. I'll have to talk with him, Mr. Underwood. Thank you. Dwight.
Yes, sir, it's true.
He said you didn't take the quiz. You didn't tell me that.
I was about to, but I'm gonna make it up.
Listen, son. You've got a lot of potential. I don't want to see you wasted. But this is not a dream world we live in. There is a tradition in this family that I've tried to live up to, and I want you to also. And that tradition is a commitment to duty in the world. In the real world, DC. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. The real world. Before I start on my homework, I need some relaxation. I'm getting rusty on my video games. Maybe I can beat my last score in Exit Zone. Let's see, what it'll be. Voltage vagrants, demented Dobermans, trash munchies. I know. Mush! Get those wounded to safety. Hang in there, guys. I'll save you.
I hate to admit it, Captain Puce, but we missed you around here. How is R&R?
Ridiculously raunchy.
I had to ask.
Actually, though, I think I'm in love. I left my heart and soul. Don't try and mask your anger, Marjorie.
We've got a tough one here, Captain.
He's no problem. He just needs to lose 3 pounds of ugly shrapnel. You came to the right place, soldier. Painless Puce's body shop. A scalpel, Major.
Yes, let's put this.
Scalpel. Sorry, Captain.
So, the prodigal has returned, and 2 days early. What happened? Did Soul pass a law against you?
I missed you too, Cupcake.
Puce, you're so mundane.
And don't forget Tuesday and Wednesday. You know what I like about you, Westminster? You put the ho and ho-hum, the so and so-so, the middlin' and fair to middlin', and the ochre and mediocre. You're the cream in my coffee.
Attention, attention.
Oh, no. More casualties.
Tonight's movie will be Bedtime for Bonzo, starring Ronald Reagan.
Like I said.
I'm going to close him up for 2:15.
Okay, Major. Sew him up.
Yeah. Steady, steady, maintain, maintain.
I said sew him up, not blow him up.
But a beautiful job, Captain.
And speaking of beautiful, what are you doing at the operation tonight? How would you like to play doctor with the real doctor, huh?
I don't think that kind of talk belongs in the OR.
Sorry, Carl. I lost my head. It's the constant shelling. Let's face it. War is heck.
Look out!
It's a close one.
See what I mean? All right, who's next? 4 tables. No waiting. We aim to please. And they aim too close. Hit the deck, everybody! Under the table. Keep your heads down. Look out! Stay down, everybody. Here comes another one. Keep going till they stop the shelling.
Dwight, what are you doing on the floor?
Oh, hi, Mom.
What are you doing on the floor?
On the floor? Oh, I was just looking under my bed for my hamster.
You don't have a hamster.
Good point.
Honey, are you having those fantasies again?
Yeah, Mom, but it's nothing. You know what the doctor said. I have a supercharged imagination.
Tell me about it. Once when you were 4, you went into a phone booth and took off all of your clothes. You came out in your underwear and you said, "Where's Lois Lane?" Oh, gotta run. Remember, the salad's in the fridge and the burrito burger's in the microwave when you're ready. It's cycle 2 for 5.5 minutes at setting 8.
2, 5.5, 8. Gotcha.
Good night, honey.
Good night, Mom. Have a good time.
I will.
But not as good a time as I'm gonna have.
So that's him, huh? The infamous parrot. That was a good tip, Barney.
I always get good tips. Crooks take to me.
Picking up anything inside?
According to these readings, they have enough sophisticated electronics in there to be a NASA tracking station. How do I get this assignment anyway? First, they take away my cloak and dagger and give me an antenna and a headset. I feel like a TV repairman, except they get paid more.
Anything yet?
Still nothing. What's he doing in there with all that radio equipment?
You can bet he's not going to broadcast cooking tips.
Frequency check complete.
Okay, contact Seahorse.
Seahorse, this is Scorpio. Do you copy? Seahorse, this is Scorpio.
This is Seahorse 2. We read you loud and clear, Scorpio. Stand by.
This is Seahorse 1, Scorpio. Our agents in Washington and Moscow have completed their missions. The satellite will be in position in 20 seconds. Is everything in order?
Yes, sir. Everything's operational, ready for transmission.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Data from the Pentagon and the Kremlin is being received and loaded into the Stiletpan cartridge.
We got it. Wait a minute. I'm getting some. Let me zero it in. They're transmitting via Earth's satellite uplink. It's one of ours, Marisad.
Are you sure? That frequency is even restricted to most of our own people.
So much for top secrets. I'm also getting a split downlink, one side to Washington, one side to Moscow.
Moscow. That could mean...
That could almost mean anything. Alert the backups, we're moving in.
What do we mail them on?
Well, for Ubers, how about unauthorized use of a top security frequency?
Works for me.
Transmission complete.
Excellent. Now make your safety copy and then start moving your equipment. The Turk will leave immediately by seaplane to make the rendezvous and the exchange.
Understood. I'll drop the merchandise as arranged. Out. Set up for duplication. Yes, sir.
Okay, stick them up.
Stick them up?
It just came out.
All right, hands on your heads. Up against this wall. Come on, move it.
Take the cartridge.
Hold it. Stop or I'll shoot. Come on, let's get it.
Frederick, Dale, give them their rights and take them down for questioning.
Got it.
According to our people in Washington, there's been an unauthorized access into some of the Level 1 Pentagon computer banks.
Level 1? What did they get?
We can't pin it down exactly. All I can tell you is there are a lot of folks on Capitol Hill who are biting their nails over this one.
What about the downlink we traced to Moscow?
We checked that out. Looks like somebody broke into their computers, too. Manning.
They broke into our computers and the Russians?
It's what's known as equal opportunity espionage.
Good. The guys in interrogation got something out of one of the suspects you brought in last night. A location on the Parrot.
What a beauty! Watch out! Watch that kid! You mindless quit! You weren't paying attention! I'm sorry. I only looked away for a second. It was a new 767, and I never saw one. And
Oh, shut up! And since your mind's not in the game, you can get your butt out of it as well. Francois, you play goalie.
We had a son.
pushed me down. I should have never let him get away with that.
Never mind about him. Picking on someone smaller than he is. He is just a bull.
You mean bully?
Bully. He's not very nice. Why don't we go study together, yes?
Nah, Tatiana. You don't want to be with me. I don't want to be with me either. But I have no choice. Bye.
staying near the park.
That's what Central just told me.
Let's go this way.
Keep your eyes peeled.
One of these days I'll show that Cromwell.
Over there. There he is. Let's get him. Boy, I'm glad I kept up with my jogging.
I'm such a chicken letting that British bully push me around.
I think he went up this way. Come on.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. You kept up with the jogging.
Wait. This way.
Very good, Ann. Surveillance school?
Girl Scouts.
Oh, no. You're dead. Maybe you're not dead.
Stiletto.
Huh? Skillet? What's that? Hey, mister, wake up. Hey, come on, wake up. Huh? Hey, are you okay?
It couldn't have gone very far. I've seen that stuff bring down a moose.
I think he's over here.
Mister. Hey, mister. Are you sick? Wake up. Will you please wake up? I better get some help. Look, don't go away, all right? I'll be right back with some help.
There he is. He's out cold. Let's get him.
I knew that stuff would work. Let's search him.
Find anything?
Nothing the Pentagon would be interested in.
Maybe he got rid of it.
Come on, guys. We gotta help him. He's out there.
We gotta get him out of here.
It was a real body. He had a real gun.
Looks like somebody else saw him. Look, you better put him on ice until we can move him without attracting attention. I'm gonna stay here and check things out.
Put him on ice. Terrific.
I'm telling you, he was right here.
Looks like DC's having another one of his flights from reality.
He does have a rather active imagination.
That's what I thought.
No, I didn't imagine it. It's true. I can tell the difference. Why don't you bring the boys down from the lab and have them dust the place? Or send a SWAT team out to go and look for him. He's got to be around here somewhere.
That's enough, DC.
Yes, Collins, it's more than enough.
DC? You heard about the little boy who cried wolf? Well, one of these days, you're really gonna need help. And nobody's gonna believe you.
Poor kid.
And his body collapses on my book bag like this. And then I went to go and get help. And when I came back, the body was gone. Nobody would believe me, but I'm telling the truth.
DC, no one's saying it didn't happen. But you said yourself how real your daydreams sometimes are.
Honey, isn't it possible that you thought you saw this man? He might just be a figment of your imagination.
Maybe. But I'll tell you one thing. He's the first figment I ever saw that had bad breath. I guess it's not just me that's falling apart.
John, I'm worried about him.
Morning, Jason.
Morning, DC.
Remember, Manny said to be cool. This kid's the son of a UN diplomat.
Hi.
Hi.
Mind if we have a word with you?
But I'm on my way to school.
But you're a little early, aren't you?
That's right.
It'll only take a minute. It's about that body you said you saw yesterday.
Are you the police?
Well, we're special investigators. Do you mind if we sit for a minute? My partner has bad feet.
Okay.
Our report was that you said a body fell next to you when you were in the park. Is that right?
Well, see, now I'm not so sure. I'm not very trustworthy. I tend to have a wild imagination. Maybe I just dreamed this whole thing up.
Well, let's pretend you did for a minute. Did you see this guy do anything like try to get rid of something?
No.
Did he try to give you anything?
No.
Did he say anything to you?
No. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, he did say something.
What was it?
He said, skillet.
Skillet?
Yeah, right before he passed out. Do you believe me? Do you think there was somebody?
Probably not, but we just want to make sure.
Who did you say you were with?
Undercover investigative unit.
Well, yeah, you know, the UIU.
Oh, yeah. You mind if I see some identification?
Sorry, but we're much too undercover for ID.
Yeah, we always leave home without it.
Well, thanks for your help. You don't want to be late for school.
Yeah, see you around, kid.
Oh, good luck with your feet.
Thank you.
You are you. I think they're wackier than I am.
It's a negative on skillet. If it's a code for something, we don't know what it is.
How's the parrot?
Not good. The hospital report said he had a toxic reaction of some kind to that new tranquilizer
Drug, so we just better hope he pulls through.
What about the others?
Just high-tech flunkies, they don't know much.
What about the kid? Should we keep tailing him?
Well, it sounds like you've got everything he knows. Now you can forget about him.
Roger, Central, out.
Poor kid. He really saw something and nobody will believe him.
I wonder if he knows anything. Harris and Daniel seem interested in him.
Okay, tell the Turk to search the boy's apartment and plant some bugs. CIA wouldn't be talking to him if he'd found the cartridge.
Yes, sir.
How far are we from New York?
About 2 days.
We're going there. This is too big for any more bungling. There are billions of dollars and rubles involved, and without that cartridge, no plan's in jeopardy.
Is it possible that everything was destroyed in the raid?
No. The parrot wouldn't have tried to make the rendezvous unless he had the merchandise. Believe me, Stilette is somewhere, and I'm going to find it. Maybe the boy can be of help.
Stereo, some silverware, $42 in cash. Now, anything else?
Yeah, they took my TV, too.
Well, don't worry, DC. Our insurance will cover most of this.
It's not that, Dad. It's the sentimental value. That TV and I have been through a lot together, from Mr. Rogers to Mr. T.
Officer, is there a chance of recovering any of our things?
No, very little. Those kind of guys will fence anything they can grab for a quick buck.
Yeah. They spilled out all my cartridges, but they didn't take any of them on my video game console. Boy, they sure don't make comic books the way they used to when I was a kid.
They don't make anything like they used to, especially paying customers.
Look how thin this is. I bet you if they still were printing Captain Marvel, his Shazam would be shorter.
Maybe you should call Ralph Nader.
DC!
Oh, hi, Tatiana.
Hello, DC.
What magazines are you getting?
Better Bites and Binaries magazine.
Ah! And the Microchip Monthly. Want to see the centerfold? It's the new Discovery 6000. 256K expendable.
Go ahead and look, DC. You're old enough. Can I fix you something, Tatiana?
I don't know. What's that?
That's what they serve at the happy hour in heaven. It's called an egg cream.
I don't like eggs.
Oh, don't worry. It's not made with eggs or anything healthy. You ought to try it. It's delicious. One more straw, please, Mr. Birdman.
Coming up, Diamond Jim.
Well,
I like it.
I thought you would. I think egg cream is right up there with penicillin and electricity. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Went in there. Right in there. Hurry. Right, let's go.
take care of you right now.
No, she has to tell the warlord where her people are hiding.
I'll never betray the Alliance. Let me go!
Let her go, you two pieces of space junk!
You!
Yes, it's me, Dwight Cloud Climber.
Jack White, these clowns aren't giddy.
Come on, fellas. You can get her back. All you gotta do is remove one obstacle. Me.
We'll take care of you, Cloud Climber, in short order.
Fire below! I thought you were a bit overdressed. Princess? Now, you two go back and tell the warlord that if he comes after the princess again, he's gonna have to deal with me, Dwight Cloud Climber.
You haven't seen the last of us.
You heard me. Now go.
We'll get you for this.
Hey!
White, you saved me. You are very brave.
No, Princess. I didn't do it alone. I had some help from this. The Star Saber of Justice.
He's gotta be up here somewhere.
I don't see him.
There he is. Let's get him.
Let her go, you two pieces of space junk.
Let who go?
Never mind.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I don't believe this.
Hey, kid, come back! Come back here!
You
Kid!
Kid, come on! Hey, hey, hey! We only want to talk!
Good, call me. We'll have lunch.
Open this door! Open the door! Open this door! Open the door!
I really did that. It was real. Look, Dad, I've been questioned by Mr. and Mrs. Trenchcoat, chased up on the roof by 2 gorillas. I even had a body disappear on me.
Hello?
Now, I know I'm too young to be having a nervous breakdown, so there's only one alternative. I really saw what I said I saw. See? Sir?
Sort of, son.
John,
Yes, baby.
it's Deputy Thornwood.
I'll take it in. And DC, we'll discuss this further when I'm off the phone, all right?
Okay, Dad.
Let's retire that old book bag before it totally falls apart.
Sure, okay, Mom.
You're gonna love this new one. It has all kinds of secret compartments inside.
My goodness, DC, what on earth do you have in here?
Just the usual stuff.
The usual stuff?
Камрад Рачева,
Да, это я, товарищ Маркова.
пожалуйста, можем мы говорить по-английски?
Извините. Я думаю, что ваш отец находится в Америке слишком долго.
Нет, это потому, что я практикую мой английский.
As you say, Miss Markova.
So, tell me, what are you doing so far from the Kremlin? KGB business?
Do not speak of KGB. No, I am with the Foreign Service.
As you say. Well, до свидания.
Oh, wait. I want to ask you a few questions about that young man, Mr. D.C. Collins, Deputy Collins' son.
DC? Why would the KGB, the Foreign Service, be interested in him?
Just a few questions, please. It is very important.
And so, if all nations nations would pool their technologies instead of making a contest out of space exploration, then this would lead to the eventual conquering of deep space. Any questions?
Yes, Collins. What is it really like in deep space?
Oh, how should I know?
Well, you are pretty spaced out.
Spaced out, huh? You know, Cromwell, you could get into space on your own. You're so full of hot air.
All right, gentlemen, that's quite enough. This is the UN, you know. Now, Mr. Collins, that was a fine report. You see, class, sometimes an active imagination can be helpful. You may be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Underwood.
In class, I want to remind you that tomorrow we'll be on a shortened schedule. We'll meet at 8 a.m. in the Hammersholt Library, and we should be through for the day around 11. Yeah, I thought you would like that. Class dismissed.
DC, I must talk to you.
Sure. Let's meet for an egg cream later.
No egg creams. This is serious. A man who is with the KGB was asking me about you.
KGB? As in Soviet Secret Service? Boy, I'm sure getting popular.
Of course, I told him nothing.
I appreciate that.
And you must say nothing or I could be in trouble.
My lips are sealed.
DC, are you a spy?
A spy? Of course not. Although that would explain what's been happening to me. But no, I'm not a spy.
I believe you. But then what is going on?
I wish I knew.
Look at you. You let a child get the better of you. If the stakes weren't so high, this would be laughable.
I'm sorry, Mr. Danker.
Never mind. Right now, that boy's our only hope. Bring him to me so I can question him personally. And remember, I don't want him hurt. We'll save that in case he has to be coaxed.
Right, Manny. Let me know if you hear anything. Okay.
Thanks for calling the CIA, Dad. Does that mean you believe me?
Well, I got to thinking about everything you told me. And it wasn't like your usual daydream, so I figured I'd better check it out.
Are you sure they don't know anything?
Well, that's what they said.
I don't know. Maybe nobody questioned me. Maybe nobody chased me. Maybe I am having a nervous breakdown.
Easy, son, easy. We're going to get to the bottom of this, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Taxi, hold it! Hold on! Come on!
There's some luggage in the trunk.
I'll go check in. Please, unload the luggage.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
What are you doing there?
I suppose you won't buy that I thought this was a small bus.
I didn't like that. A stowaway in a cab. What were you gonna do, hijack me to Brooklyn?
Where are we?
At the Park Plaza. Is that okay, sir?
Yeah, I must have given him a slip. Are you going to the UN? I gotta get back there right away.
If I get a fare that way.
Well, I only have $1. It's a matter of life and death. I gotta get out of here right now.
Let's see. Life and death versus a paying fare. See you later, kid.
Across the street. Going into the park. Okay.
Ooh, I better hide. See me. Ooh.
A little further. Getting close.
All right, I know what I'm not wanted.
There it is. It's counterfeit. Alabama Smith beat us again. Maybe not. Let's go. Get him this time. You silly.
Oops! Trapped. Well, maybe not. Yeah.
We're here. Let's move it. Wait. Look. $3 million. You! Smith, we'll get you for this! Around here somewhere. There he is. Oh! Ow! Look at that! I'm going around the other side. Kid, we just want to talk. I'll get him. Ow!
The least you could do is send me home in a cab.
I wish these creeps would get off my back. No, I'm getting good at this.
That's the smallest mugger I ever saw. Thank you, young man.
It's Canadian.
You again?
Now calm down. This time I brought money.
What'd you do? Get a job?
I borrowed it from the guy with the gun that was chasing me.
All right. Life and death. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Sit here and don't move. I sit here and don't move. Run, kid!
Thanks. Keep the change.
Oh, so you weren't gonna steal it, were you?
What? Hey, Sugar Ray! Sorry, sir.
Watch where you're going.
Kid's gonna kill himself.
How are we going to explain that to Danker?
E.T., where are you when I need you? Whoa!
Okay, kid, you better talk.
You're aware that if you don't tell us what we want to know, it could be very painful for you.
Look, I've told you everything. Can I go? I've already missed the library, and I gotta return a bicycle.
You'll stay here until you decide to cooperate.
But
Maybe some time alone with the rats will loosen your tongue.
I've seen enough rats today. Let me out of here.
After I make you talk, it will be such a pleasure to finally do away with you, 070.
Take your best shot, Blowhorn. You'll never get the information out of me.
That's where you're wrong. This time, I will get all the information from you. Will you tell me or not?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. The particle beam mind scanner.
The brain sucker.
Yes. A lovely device. It will remove all the data from your brain, leaving you a mindless shell. Goodbye, 070. It's never been a pleasure, but your imminent demise will be my greatest triumph.
Boy, is he strict. But fortunately, not too smart. He forgot about my shoe gun. Oh, no. It's starting to work already. If I could just pull the toe trigger. That's it for you, sucker. I won't give you another thought. I'm getting out of here. Let's see now.
You're wearing out the sidewalk. What is this pacing?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Oh, DC, I'm so glad you called. You were not at the library today. What happened?
Everything. But I can't explain it now. I'm gonna go talk to my dad, and you've got to come with me.
Me in the American mission? My people think I'm a detector.
That's defector.
Either way, I could be in big trouble.
I already am in big trouble. I didn't even enjoy my egg cream. Tatiana, please.
Go with him already. He's even making the pigeons nervous.
Well, all right. But if they send me to Siberia, it is your fault.
I'll write every day. Come on. So I took all 4 screws out of the grill, one by one, and I crawled slowly through the ventilator shaft and escaped out the basement window. I found a phone booth on 26th Street. No, it was 27th, and I called you. But they said that you were at the Secretariat with Deputy Markov. I redialed, and I called Tatiana, and she said that she would meet me. And while I was waiting, I had a pretzel with mustard. And then we met in the park, and here we are.
Well, I asked you to give me all the details, and you certainly did.
Did I mention the Canadian Quarter?
More than once.
Tatiana, I presume that DC brought you here for a reason.
Well,
Go ahead, Tatiana. Tell him.
Mr. Deputy, I really shouldn't say anything, but when DC told you that the KGB is interested in him, he was not imagining it.
Dad, this is really happening. I'm in the middle of something, and I don't know what.
Well, one way or the other, we're going to find out.
I'd recognize that face anywhere. The beady eyes, the hooked nose, the sinister mouth, the weak chin.
DC, that's enough. We get the point.
Well, who is this guy anyway?
The Parrot, alias Andre Perot, alias Angelo Perry, alias Andrew Parker. Very dangerous international criminal.
I guess it pays to make house calls.
Listen, Deputy, I've had to be careful.
Have you got anything out of this Parrot character?
Not yet. He's been a little under the weather, but we hope to start questioning him this afternoon.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, do the guys chasing me have anything to do with him?
We don't know.
Well, what was he doing in Central Park?
We don't know.
What does this all have to do with me?
We don't know.
I thought this was a Central Intelligence Agency.
DC, they're doing the best they can. Aren't you, Mr. Manning?
We're trying, but there are a lot of pieces missing. What we suspect is that 2 days ago, some extremely vital information was pirated from the Pentagon Level 1 computers and the Kremlin top security computers.
How?
Russia, too. What information? I know. You don't know.
You see, sir, he's slippery. Yes, he's very clever. Maybe he should be working for me.
You want us to eliminate him now that he's seen you?
Not yet. I still have this feeling that he can lead us to the cartridge before time runs out. Just keep watching him and monitoring his house.
All right, class, settle down now. Please, please. Now turn in your assignments.
Excuse me, Mr. Underwood, sir. I don't have mine. See, I lost my book bag, and I can't remember where.
Probably on one of his field trips to the Twilight Zone.
I wish we were in the Twilight Zone, then I can make you disappear.
Gentlemen.
Making you disappear is easy. Half of the job is already done.
That does it. I demand satisfaction. I'll see you in the park after school. No, I can't wait that long. Lunchtime, noon. Make that high noon. anything should happen to me, Tatiana, I want you to have my video game collection and my subscription to Weekly Word Processor.
DC, are you sure you want to go through with this?
My mouth was pretty sure, but now my knees seem to be having second thoughts.
But he's so much bigger than you are. And he's so muscular. Look at the size of him.
Tatiana, you're not helping.
It is time.
Well, this is it. Wish me luck.
Good luck, DC. You are very brave. You are very brave.
This is your last chance, Deadwood. You'd better release my brother. I'm gonna gun you down.
Ain't no way you're gonna take the law in your own hands, Clanton. That's why they made me marshal, and that's why I'm wearing this star.
And you're going to be wearing it when they bury you, Deadwood. You can't outgun me, especially since the Dalton boys broke your shooting hand.
They did a pretty good job, Clanton, but not good enough. Queenie? Throw the 5 of clubs into the air. Throw it now, Queenie.
Guess the Dalton boys did better than you figured. You missed every shot.
Look again, Clanton. I have 1 bullet left, and it's got your name on it.
Pretty fancy trick, Dick. But there's one big difference between this card and me. I shoot back.
I'm giving you one last chance to lay down your gun, Clanton. If you don't, I'm gonna punch your ticket to hell.
Say your prayers, Deadwood Dick, and say them fast.
Shoot your mouth off, Addison. I know you're bigger than me, but I'm not afraid of you anymore. And you know why? Because you're insignificant. I'm being chased by guys with guns who are a lot tougher and more dangerous than you are. So let's end this stupid game right now. You want to fight? That's fine. But I'm not going to throw the first punch. And what if you do hit me? What are you going to get? Everybody else say that Big Addison beat up Little DC, and you'll look like a fool. And what if I throw in a couple of lucky punches and beat you up? You'll still look like a fool. So come on, take your best shot. Come on, Cromwell, I'm waiting. What is it? All right, I'll let you hit my best side. So I said, go ahead and hit me. And he didn't. He just walked away. And I did it all by just talking to him.
That's wonderful, DC. Maybe you can give me some pointers. You could help me with Markov. Yes, please. Oh, great. Send him right in. Come in, come in.
Deputy Collins? DC?
Hello?
This is Ann Harris.
Ann? How are you?
And Barney Daniels.
Barney. Pleasure.
I think we met before. The UIU, Undercover Investigative Unit?
Yeah, right.
What's that?
I don't know. They made it up, not me.
Well, seems there are a lot of other things you didn't make up, young man, including those two characters who've been chasing you.
I'm glad to hear that. I think.
Manning, my son's in real danger, and I want protection for him.
Well, I can appreciate that. But if we make any overt moves to protect D.C., we could scare the Parrot's cronies off. We've got to hook those guys. In order to do that, I've got to have bait.
Meaning what?
I want your son to be a decoy.
What are you talking about, Mr. Manning?
That's ridiculous. You're asking a 14-year-old boy to risk his life?
We're not going to throw him to the wolves. We'll be around.
Oh, yeah? Well, where were you when they chased him up on the roof or locked him in the basement?
Look, we were off him then. You guys over at State aren't exactly 100% either.
Well, forget it. He's not going to do it.
You don't realize how important it is that he does.
Excuse me? Does anyone want to hear from me? I mean, I don't want to interrupt your discussion, but after all, it's my keister that you're discussing.
And I used to diaper that keister. I don't want anything happening to it, period.
All right, look. I'm going to have to drop the other shoe. You'll find out about it anyway. The country's been on yellow alert since this morning.
A yellow alert? Based on what?
We were all so busy trying to track down what information was taken out of the computer. It never occurred to us that something was put in. Deputy Collins, are you aware of the Pandora project?
Yes, I am. It's pre-programmed automatic nuclear deployment.
Pandora? Is that like in Pandora's box?
Yes, the one that delivered destruction when it was open. What about it?
Whoever Parrot's working for has reprogrammed Pandora's fail-safe access codes. And whoever has those codes can launch fleets of nuclear missiles.
Then what's the problem? If you know that, just reprogram it and take control.
We can't. They've booby-trapped the entire system.
Our computer boys say that any tampering would launch all the missiles, as if they were retaliating to a first strike.
We're on the brink. Somebody on either side could get trigger-happy and push the button.
It's a new game. It's called nuclear blackmail.
But the good news is, since they're still chasing D.C., they must be missing something, and they think he's got it, or knows where it is. That's why it's so important for him to help us.
Dad, what about our family tradition? You know, commitment to duty in the real world? This has to be as real as it gets.
Мне приказали будьте всем в желтом состоянии боевой готовности.
Не думаете ли вы, что реакция Кремля слишком острая?
Нет, не думаю. Наша стрелец-система безопасности не только раскрыта, но даже кое-кто начинает шантажировать нас за миллиард рублей.
За миллиард?
Да. И принимай во внимание, насколько важно этот слет, это важно, то мало платят за него.
I don't know. I just don't feel right about leaving D.C. alone.
Vanessa, we've been through this. The CIA said business as usual. Besides, this is DC's choice.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll be fine. Harrison Daniels gave me a high-frequency emergency locator transponder.
What's that?
A panic button.
All right. We'll just go and pay our respects to the Secretary General and come right home.
We'll be out before the after-dinner speeches. I would rather nap at home.
Good night, hon.
Night, Mom.
See you, big guy.
Night, Dad. Have fun.
Hey.
What access codes?
Oh, come on, Pro. You know what we're talking about.
You got nothing on me. I ain't talking.
Then you're dead.
You gonna kill me?
We won't have that pleasure, because we'll be dead, too.
What are you talking about, huh?
Nuclear war.
The United States and Russia are in yellow alert.
You must think I'm stupid. I know you got the access codes when you busted me.
Wrong. You didn't have them on you.
If you did, you think we'd be pumping you this hard? Just to put you away for a couple of years? It's not worth the breath.
You mean you really don't have them?
Well, now you're catching on.
Where are they then?
Collins, if there's one thing Cromwell understands, it's logic. And even though I was surprised to hear it coming from you, I can't deny that you're a plucky little sucker. My compliments.
Come on, DC, bury the axe.
That's hatchet.
What's the difference? Be friends.
Mr. Collins?
Mr. Cromwell.
Ah, détente.
Please, come in. It's nice to have company. Really nice.
Oh, boy, a video computer. Such a nice screen. Oh, rather nice place here, DC.
Thanks.
Do you have Mutant Madness?
Of course. It's in that pile there somewhere. Help yourself.
Spider Mama.
Tatiana, I have some big news.
What is it?
How childish. What's this one here? Let me see.
I can't tell you.
DC! Tatiana, do they have video games in Russia? Video games? Нет way. Seriously, this one has Russian writing on it.
I don't have a game like that. Let me see it. That is in Russian. What does that say?
Stilet.
What did you say?
Oh, stilet.
Stilet.
It means a knife, like a dagger.
Or something deadly that's pointed at you.
I would be curious to see what's on this cartridge.
So would I.
Do you have an adapter module?
Yeah, the Discovery 1600.
Then I can make it work.
Did you copy that, Seahorse?
Every beautiful word. Get that cartridge now. I'll meet you at the boat.
What about the boy?
He knows too much. Dispose of him. And any of his little friends who get in the way.
Think. What's the last thing you remember? Did you tell anything to the kid?
What kid? I don't remember.
Okay, you were pretty drugged out. There was a little black kid with you just before we collected you.
This kid.
Oh, yeah, the kid. I remember now. I was running through the bushes, and I had the cartridge in my hand. And I saw the kid. I saw something else. I put it in the book bag. Kid's got it.
Hey, it looks like war games.
What kind of game is this?
It's like Missile Alert, only it's played with real missiles.
There's my country. What does this all mean, DC?
I had it all along. That's why they were chasing me. Maybe they stashed it here during the burglary. No, they were probably looking for it. So how did I get it? Uh-oh. Hello? Vince is Jim. Vince speaking.
Vince, it's Jim. DC, is that you? This is Manning.
Oh. Hi, Mr. Manning. What's happening?
Listen, DC, I've got something very important to tell you.
I know. I've got the access codes on a cartridge.
That's right. How did you find out?
With a little help from my friends.
you're gonna get some more help. Harris and Daniels are on the way. Meanwhile, lock the doors and stay put.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Thank you. Bye.
DC, you must inform us. What is happening?
Well, some clowns were chasing me to try and get that cartridge. But don't worry. The CIA is on their way over to pick it up.
DC, you are a spy.
Might as well be.
Mr. Bond, these clowns that are chasing you, do they know that you have the cartridge?
I don't know how they could. Unless they bug the phone. The burglary.
Hey, what is it? It's a bug.
They know. I might as well level with you. There might be some danger, and I'm gonna need your help.
Danger? I don't like just a minute, DC. How can we help?
Hold it! Be seated. I want you to remember that nobody ever whipped their enemy by getting hurt. They whipped them by doing the hurting themselves. Now, all the stuff we hear, that just because we're kids, we don't have as much guts as grown-ups, is a lot of horse pucking. Kids aren't afraid. Aren't we the ones who sit in the first car on a roller coaster? Aren't we the ones who pop wheelies off high curbs? Aren't we the ones who jump fences, scale walls, and climb trees? And why? Because they're there. Now, we're a team, and we're gonna act as a team. I wouldn't give a hoot in Hades for anyone who tries to do this job as an individual. Now you sons of guns know how I feel. I'd be proud to lead you against anybody, at any time, in any place. That's all.
We're behind you 100%.
We're with you to the end. We'll take care of it.
Nice. Well, the cavalry should be here by now. Oh, no! The Two Stooges! Panic time!
Barney, the kid's in trouble. Move it.
It's easy for you to say.
I'm tired of running. I'll give you what you want. Just leave me alone.
Let's go! I'm gonna put a lid on this one.
Hey, kid! Hey, come on!
When you need one. Come on, guys.
Kid, I wanted to see if you were okay and bring this back to you.
Thanks, boy, am I glad to see you. Come on, get us out of here.
Oh, no, not again. Should have listened to my father and gone into fast food.
It's him. DC's in the cab.
He's got company.
Yours one. We're heading north on first.
They're probably heading for the Soviet mission to the reception for the Secretary General. get that cartridge before the boy turns it over to his father. If you don't, you'll lose a lot more than your payoff. Go!
Control. Except them.
I know this is bad timing, but do you think we could find a ladies' room?
Come on, everybody. Come on, Tatiana.
He's got the girl. Shit! DC! DC!
Yes, sure. Anything you say, kid.
Hold it! Don't nobody else come out or I'll blow you away.
No, the more the merrier. Anybody tries anything, they'll lose a bunch of diplomats. It's my daughter. What do you want with her? Those kids inside have some merchandise that belongs to us. We get that back, you get her back.
I'm Deputy Collins. Now, where's my son?
What do you mean, where? He went inside. I know he's got that cartridge. They'd better come out with it by the time I count to 10. Or else.
I'll send my wife inside to look for him.
Better look fast. I'm not bluffing. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6.
Sorry, Spider-Man, I don't have time for this now.
7. 8. 9.
10. Yeah!
Don't move. Well, forget I'm a diplomat.
Okay, you dirty rats, we're gonna lock you up and throw away the key.
What do you want? I love old movies.
Old movies? I really used to talk like that.
All right, take him downtown and book him.
See?
Oh! Oh! Somebody please help me.
Please, everybody stand back. Give her air.
Hey!
Harris, Daniels, after him. Get the cartridge.
Wait, he doesn't have it.
What do you mean? We just saw him take it from you.
If he wants to play Mutant Madness that bad, let him have it. But if he wants the stiletto cartridge, he'll have to come back for it.
How did you know about Stilet?
Well, it's a long story, Deputy Markov. See, it all started when the parrot fell on my book bag like this. And then he pulled me real close, and he had garlic on his breath. And he said,
DC? DC?
Stick.
DC, I'm sure that Deputy Markov wants to hear your story, but right now we have some urgent business to take care of. So, gentlemen, Harris, Daniels, shall we go inside?
DC, do you think we should go in with them?
Nah, let's give him one more chance.
Thank you for stopping by.
I wouldn't leave without saying goodbye.
I hope it's only au revoir.
So do I. It's better if I'm at home for a while to personally urge my government to move with these armament talks forward.
I never want to come this close again.
And there was a cosmonaut in the shuttle, and the princess that you rescued, and they dance all greeny? DC, You have a wonderful imagination. Do not ever stop your daydreams.
Well, I won't stop, but I'm trying to cut down.
If I am in another fantasy of yours, do you take requests?
I never thought of that. I guess I could.
I would like to be Anna Pavlova, Madame Curie, and Bo Derek.
Bo Derek?
PC, would you like a lift to school?
Oh, thank you, sir. But it's such a fantastic day, I think I'll walk.
Can I give you a ride to your office?
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Well then, До свидания.
Thank you, sir.
You are a very brave young man.
Thank you very much, sir.
Dad, you are a real hero. Here. You're supposed to be covering the fire.
Huh? Oh, right, Lola. The fire. Right. Where did I put that dress?
Oh, Mark, you're impossible.
Oh.
Mark, help me! Mark! Mark!
Lex Luxor again. I guess it's time to fight for truth, justice, and the American way.